This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. There's nothing sweeter than baking cookies during the holidays. With Prime, I get all my ingredients delivered right to my door, fast and free, no last-minute store trips needed. And of course, I blast my favorite holiday playlist on Amazon Music. It's the ultimate soundtrack for creating unforgettable memories. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily, The Do's and Don'ts of a Parent-Child Relationship by Dr. Laura Dabney of drldabney.com. Do you think you have a disrespectful child? How do you handle their behavior? It's common to demand respect from your child, especially if they are being disrespectful. My advice? Don't demand respect from your child, because it doesn't work. What is respect? It's common for parents to get the true meaning of respect mixed up. A lot of parents think any display of negative emotion is disrespectful, but it's not. If a kid stomps up the stairs, slams the door, or yells at their parent, and the parent responds with, "You're not respecting me in my house," this type of response is not doing you or your child any justice. A parent's job is to raise a man or woman who can handle relationships well. Demanding respect will not work. Always keep in mind, a child has a job. That job is to separate from their parents and learn how to control themselves. If a child is stomping up the stairs and slamming doors, of course, this is not going to translate into good social behavior. The key is to remember they are kids and they are learning as they go. When anyone is learning anything, it's not a linear curve. It's not always perfect. Parents are not always perfect. They are going to lose control once in a while. We all do. How do you handle this type of behavior? Give the child some time, and then let them know how you would rather they behave. If they are acting out an emotion, the goal is for them to use words, and that has to be conveyed to them by the parent. If the child apologizes first, that's great, because this is what a parent wants. The goal is for the child to use their words, and if they acknowledge they lost control and apologize, this is perfectly acceptable. If they don't, approach them and say something along the lines of, "I'm getting the impression you are angry. Is that correct?" It is important to ask questions and let them confirm their emotion first. Proceed to ask why they didn't say they were angry. Ask them, "Next time, can you please let me know with words and not all of the acting out?" This is a great conversation starter for teens and gives them a chance to speak about their feelings. It will also help with nurturing the parent-child relationship. By doing this, the parent is taking the emotion and untying it from the action and tying it to words. What is disrespect? Disrespectful behavior is if the child is being physically abusive or verbally abusive, such as swearing at the parent, name-calling, or trashing the parent in some way behind their back or to their face. If this is happening, it's common for parents to want to start demanding respect. This is not helpful. What is helpful, and is hard for a lot of parents to absorb, is that typically, when children disrespect the parent, it's because the parent has been disrespectful towards the child or somebody else. If you find yourself in this situation, it's very important to take a hard look at yourself and see where you may be disrespecting somebody. Is it possible you are disrespecting the child? If you are name-calling, putting hands on the child, or verbally abusing him, that is what they learn, and that is what they repeat. The irony of all irony is demanding respect is disrespectful. Demanding anything from anybody is disrespectful. Other examples of possible disrespectful behaviors a parent may be showing a child: talking about people behind their backs. Is it possible they have heard you doing this on more than one occasion? Disrespecting the other parent. If you have a problem with the other parent, do not bring your kid into it. Disrespecting yourself. Are you using alcohol or drugs? This is disrespecting your well-being, yourself, and the law. How to handle disrespect. Take a good hard look at yourself. Start changing the behaviors you see and wait to see what happens with your parent-child relationship. If they're disrespectful and you don't know why, address it. Address it. Don't demand anything. When everything is quiet and calm, you can ask your child, "I don't understand why you are being disrespectful to me. What's going on?" You can also ask them, "Is someone treating you that way?" It's possible they will tell you. You may not like what you hear, but it's very informative and will be very helpful. Takeaway. Demanding respect isn't very helpful to the parent-child relationship. Doing this will cause you to miss the opportunity to see how you are fostering this behavior in your child, which you may not know. You just listened to the post titled, "The Do's and Don'ts of a Parent-Child Relationship" by Dr. Laura Dabney of drldabney.com.
The #1 selling product of its kind with over 20 years of research and innovation. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
For over 50 years, Burlington's legacy has been great deals on coats for all weather conditions. So before you're caught unprepared for the winter weather, head to Burlington for name brands, quality items, and surprising fits for every family member. Stock up on coats, sweaters, and accessories before the cold hits, so you can finally stop avoiding the elements and start living comfortably. Warm up at your nearest Burlington location less than 1 mile away. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow.
Streaming now on Peacock. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie are back.
That's hot. Loves it.
For a show-stopping reunion that will prove putting on an opera is anything but simple.
We're really good at this.
One thing's for sure, they won't be upstaged.
Good to have you back. Come on, we've got a show to do.
Paris and Nicole, The Encore, a 3-part reunion special. Streaming now, only on Peacock.
And a wonderful post today from Dr. Dabney. And to me, this important lesson comes with very simple practice. As we seek, not demand, but seek the respect of our children, we can look to our regular duty of modeling behavior in doing so. Be as respectful in your process of asking for respect as you would any other interaction with your child. Is it respectful to make an aggressive demand? No. Is it respectful to give them time to feel their feelings before going up to their room? Yes. Shine the light on yourself as a parent and ask for respect in a respectful way. And if you find yourself confused by this, maybe feeling some level of discipline is in order, don't. Frankly, the way you treat your child with respect is no different than how you'd be likely to treat most of your peers with respect. You know how to do this. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be level-headed enough to be listening today, right? Okay, I'm just being saucy. I'm going to get out of here. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time today, and I hope you took something from this episode. We'll be back tomorrow with more. That's where your optimal life awaits.